Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Mosballin, and today we're going to be covering a bunch of different ways to make MT. Some ways you may not even notice, and a lot of ways you have to be focused up for the next upcoming weeks. And I can make this weekly where we go over the things that really would have made you MT last week and look forward to the things that are coming up. That's up to you guys. All I know is over half of you are not subscribed. I don't understand it. I can't fathom it. So can you please smash that sub button if you're not already doing so? And now we can get started with the elephant in the room, and that's King of the Court. Yes, tomorrow King of the Court, it finally comes into the game, and this is gonna be your money maker. How, Mo? How? What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to compete against the best of the best? And the answer is no. The answer is no. When it comes to MT, you don't have to compete. If you guys don't know King of the Court, basically if you're at the top of the top, you will be rewarded for it. A lot of people are going to be sweating this mode. It's only for 4 hours tomorrow, and honestly, the best thing that you can do to prepare is to make some money. That's just my personal opinion. I think what you should be focused on is selling to the people who are trying to compete. So things you should focus on selling are badges. People are definitely gonna go crazy for some badges to badge out their cards. What you should be doing is finding an auction house. That's something I love to do. It allows me to see the prices of cards before I even go in there. Some are way more expensive than others. We can kind of just for example, just look through a couple of cards. I'm not saying these are the expensive ones. I'm kind of just learning on the fly with you guys. But if you guys just search for a couple things, some bronzes you're gonna find a little bit more expensive, some silvers. A really good thing is that a lot of the cards that are coming out, no one knows anything about, right? There's no 2k anymore, or for right now. It should be coming back for sure, but definitely take advantage of that. Take advantage of that. If you're willing to do the extra work, do the homework, go into your collection and actually search for cards, see what's coming out, what's missing where. If you're willing to do that, then you can really capitalize on that. You can definitely capitalize, see what cards it's missing, right? As soon as you see that, make up those badges somewhere. Now, badges are not the only bread and butter. Obviously, one really big thing are takeovers. Takeovers are kind of expensive sometimes. They're early in the game, so you'll get a lot of these as you go. Right now, you probably don't have a lot, but if you take a look at some of the prices on these, there's some money just hanging out, chilling for you, especially for ones you don't use. Maybe there's a couple of these, just search. Say for example, I don't really care about my strength, my closing dunk, or whatever, my standing dunk, all that. I just don't care about that stuff. So I'll check. It's probably going for cheap, but maybe it's not. Maybe the claw plus 15 steal, maybe that's going for something. Double check. You never know what's hanging around here. There's definitely some stuff, including shoes. I'll give you guys the hustle, the bustle with the shoes, right? So there's a lot of different shoes that you can be getting, especially ones where you get to pick variety packs. And for a drop like today we know Kareem is coming out. We know Steph Curry's coming out. So first thing I do when I know that, right, is I look for some Curry shoes. I pick those up. Those are gonna go up a little bit in price, right? I know Kareem is probably wearing Adidas, so I go pick up a pair of Adidas for Kareem. And say if it was LeBron, if PG was coming out, always pick the shoe of the player. For example, a lot of people, if Paul George is dropping, they'll want to put on PGs. If LeBron is dropping, you'll want to put a LeBron on them. You know what I mean? So if a player has a shoe itself, Trae Young, I'd want to put Trae's. Kawhi, I would put Kawhi's, not just any New Balance. So keep an eye out on that. That stuff kind of goes a long way. But for example, I know today Steph is dropping as well as Kareem, so I could go pick up a pair of Adidas as well. But I'm gonna take PGs. I already have a couple pairs of Adidas, but I'm just trying to put you guys on just to know what you guys should be looking for when you're selling stuff. So personally, I would never really search in here to see prices of stuff. I think the best way you can go about it is through the collection, searching in there. A really big thing that you should always check is just know what's happening in your collection. For example, I know this playbook was going for a lot of money for a lot of this week. 5.5 right now is the cheapest one, but it was going for 10k most of the week. And you never know what's hanging around in your collection, so it's good to just have an idea. kind of just know what's happening in that regard. Now let's back off the auction house for a little bit. Obviously, when it comes to games, the best mode that makes you MT just by playing would obviously be domination. You're getting 2.5 per game. I'll break it down a lot better, and you're getting 10k per division, so you're already getting 60k guaranteed division wise. You get an extra 15k on top of that. That's 75, and then you do the math for the other stuff. You're making over 100k easily, no doubt about it, just by beating the regular domination. But what about if you don't even want to play? Make sure y'all doing your exhibitions. Now there's a big key to doing your exhibitions. If you guys don't know what exhibitions are, quickly, it just asks you for like 2 or 3 players. It'll say like, I need a Hawks point guard, it'll say a Kings small forward, and a Clippers center, for example. You put them all in there, they'll be gone for a couple hours. It could be 4, it could be 6, it'll tell you, and you just can't use those cards for that time being. They'll come back with a reward. Now I've been seeing some really cool rewards. They're not always really cool. Like right now, I didn't get anything. That's 175 MT, but I basically didn't waste any time. Now you're probably wondering, like, bro, Mos, I don't actually have these things, and this pogo might go for something, so I'll take that any day of the week. But if you don't have a card, for example, I say personally go buy it. Definitely go buy whatever you're missing. You can buy pretty much any card that's necessary for this for 1000 MT, and bro, 3 gold badges. They all look pretty good. There's 5 exhibitions daily. They reset at 11 a.m. Eastern time, and honestly, I wouldn't buy any card that's going for more than 2k. But a lot of times, like the cards that I bought, a lot of them are like repeating themselves when it comes to exhibitions, so I'm able to use them again. And exhibitions are supposed to get better and better. Like you're evolving them. Like this is supposed to be an emerald one, this is a bronze one, a gold one. You can see it from like the top, like the next 2 are emeralds. But as you do more and more of these, they're supposed to evolve and become even better and give you better prizes. Now from there, I want to take a look at one of the most expensive cards this week for no reason, and that was Russell Westbrook. His price is definitely way down now. He's going for 12, he was going for 20, 30 pretty much earlier in the week, and you're probably wondering why. And that's the next key thing, which is challenges. Always take a look at challenges. So I would say every Tuesday and every Friday. So in a little bit, well actually I'm dropping this after challenges drop, so just be on the lookout on Tuesday, look out on Friday. Make sure you're paying attention to this stuff. But when Full Throttle dropped these challenges, if you would have just taken a look at the Full Throttle Russell Westbrook, for example, scroll through a little bit, you would have saw that you must include any Russell Westbrook in your lineup. That was one of the challenges to get this done, and people would have wanted to get this done in order to finally get the Full Throttle thing. Now you would have also checked some of the other ones just to see if there's anything else like that, and you would have saw there was nothing really that specific at all, except that you needed a Full Throttle player. Everything else was not specific. There was no need for LeBron, there was no need for Wilt or anything like that. But it happens more times than not. It could happen in any one of the following weeks. I expect it to happen every Friday, since it happened that Friday. If it doesn't happen this week, then we'll know it's not going to always happen. But it's definitely a key thing whenever challenges drop, just to have kind of an idea of what's going on. So I always go in here, I check what the restrictions are, what's necessary. Because for example, I did pull Russell Westbrook this week. I haven't done my challenge yet, but if I would have pulled him earlier when he was going for 30, 25, it would have just made so much sense to sell him right away, and then I could have picked him up later. It seems as of right now, those challenges do not expire. I guess we'll know in a little bit, but they have no timer on them. So I'm expecting their season challenges where they stay the whole season, at least for season 1. So I'm still gonna capitalize on Westbrook. If you would have sold him right away and made some more money. Also, you never know, if you find out really early, one of the first people, you can go buy a bunch of them, right? You can go buy all of them that are up there that are not expensive. For example, let's just say Chet Holmgren gets a challenge today, and I just found out, and you need him. I'm going in here, I'm buying every single one in here, and I'm throwing that price to the moon. It only makes sense. You got to be on top of things in that regard. Be there, show up. Like, you do a little extra homework with badges. You can buy a bunch of badges for Steph, for Kareem, for whoever else you think people are gonna want to badge out, especially for like King of the Court that's happening on Saturdays. I actually think this King of the Court thing is possible for all of us. You need to be in the top 50% to get a Ruby plus gem of the game. You can get an Ami one for top 10. I think I have a shot at that. I'm gonna give it my best. You're allowed to play for the 4 hours as long as you don't lose 3 times. So we can keep playing as long as that's happening. Top 1% is probably out of the question for most of us, including myself, but a 92 plus overall hidden gem is crazy. And then if you can finish first, you're getting everything. You're guaranteed a 97 plus, a million VC, you're set. If someone's nice enough to win this consecutively or something, they are loaded for life, legitimately. But those are my main tips for week 1. I think that's the stuff that I was really looking at that I think that can really capitalize. Please let me know if you guys see anything else. One thing that's really been bothering me is most of the modes, especially like breakout or little things here and there, you get unsellable packs. That's really been throwing me off. There's so much unsellable stuff. You can't even use them for the exchange. This exchange is not worth it whatsoever. It's too early. Do not exchange for any of these cards. Trust me, if there's ever an agenda for an exchange, literally do it for like the gold shoe or the silver shoe or whatever it is. Like, just don't do it for anything else. Trust me on that. I got you guys covered. I think the main thing to make MT right now is kind of to save MT. It's too early to be buying things, and you should be selling stuff you don't use. Like, these are all duplicates. I don't know why they're sitting here. Their prices are probably dropping, but maybe I'll get lucky on something that goes up later on. I'm just too lazy to check their prices. They probably don't go for much, so maybe I end up quick selling them if that's the case. But it's early in the game, so you never really feel like that's the case. I hope you guys are utilizing checking prices in here. I think that's huge. And one other really big thing are like the gems of the game cards are going for so much MT, even like random ones. You could literally check like any random player, which is what I was trying to do, and you're gonna see they're really expensive. So if you have some of these guys, definitely look into selling them early, maybe, if you want. If not, keep them, have some fun, enjoy yourself. So those cards are going for a lot, especially that hidden gems are unauctionable and stuff, so no one can actually make money off these. So gems of the game are definitely gonna be a lot, definitely are for a long time too. So if you have any, capitalize there. Let me know if there's anything I missed, something that you made MT off of this week. Actually, if you have an opportunity, let me know how much MT you have, like how much are you chilling on. I hope these tips helped you. If they did, let me know. I got y'all with another one next week if you want it, but I need you guys to smash the like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll be seeing you guys later. It's been your boy Mos. Y'all know the drill, and ballin' out.